So this girl right here. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be outing her so much. Do you think I should?
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay. Anyway, so you see this part right here. You remember this part.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Who doesn't forget a stare like that? The way that this woman stares at Jordan is just... It's like, damn, she wanted to fucking hit you.
Oh, dude, that was like her shtick, man. I mean, she's laughing there and everything. That was her thing. Like, and that's what I liked her, actually, because she was always just looking right at you, you know? And I don't know. There's something very... Look at her. Look at that. Dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No.
I mean, really, she's a character. So me and Pilar, we're all thinking that, you know, she's awesome. Like, she's this amazing worker. You know, she's paying attention. She really wants it. She's trying to get it in, you know. She's showing up on time. She's fucking picking things up. She's doing, you know, she's like being proactive and everything. And me and Pilar, you know, my business partner of sorts, we're looking at each other going, yeah, this girl knows what the fuck she's doing, man. You know, so it turns out, so she starts working as a, I'll show you Pilar real quick. This is Pilar. Here's Pilar right here. So she starts working, so the other girl, this girl.
I can't see. You still got this thing up here.
Oh, I'm sharing my screen that way. Okay, yeah. I mean, you know Pilar. That's Pilar. So this girl here, who's working, she starts working on tacos because she's doing such a great job. There's another taco shop that's associated with the churro cart. And she starts working the tacos because she's doing so great and everything like this. And these tacos are great, by the way. They're fantastic. They're called Tacos Árabes. Okay? And they are from Puebla, and they're essentially shawarma, but they're made with pork. Okay? So it's like shawarma made with pork, and they use like flatbread, like a pita bread kind of thing. You know, very unique in San Jose, in Cabo, in Los Cabos, but very common in Puebla. So anyway, she puts her on that. Things are going great, and I guess one day she has this like panic attack thing, you know, and I think the word around the campfire is there's some coke involved, something like this. Anyway, no big deal, whatever, you know. One day, I decide, this is 2 days ago, I decide to go get some tacos. I'm here, you know, fresh here again. I want to get some Árabes, support Pilar's biz. And I head over there, and before I get there, I am told that this girl at the taco shop had another panic attack where her fingers are like this and everything, and she's like, you know, convulsing and just red and going nuts here. Right, so I'm told this. I'm usually fucking with her, you know, like in the videos, you know. I'm usually like, you know, fucking around with her, you know. And so so I get in there, and I'm on the phone with you, by the way, when I get there. And the moment I get there, I didn't really tell you this. Oh, yeah, I did tell you. She runs across the street right when I get there. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. There's nothing there. And then she runs back. And I got a phone with you. I go in there. I can see she is not in the fucking mood to be talking to me. She's not in the mood to be talking to me. And I just sit and eat my fucking tacos. I just eat and do my thing. And so I get ready to go. And the whole time, she won't even look at me. You know, she won't even fucking take a look at me, right? I don't even want to look at her, nothing. Like, she's making a point not to look at me. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with this girl. You know, I'm just thinking she's having a bad day. She's embarrassed, whatever. So I leave. Turns out next morning, I go to coffee with Pilar, you know, the owner. And she's telling me that this woman's significant other, who also works at the taco shop, told Pilar that this taco girl... This girl right there, she thought that I was going to take her to rehab. So she thought I had arrived to take her to rehab, right? Which is, you know, crazy and funny, I guess. But I guess as it turns out, the whole time I was there, she was ready for me to try to take her to rehab. And in order so that she wouldn't go, she's a taquero. She's a taco girl. She's got the knife shaving it off the shawarma stick. She said she was ready with the knife if I had tried to take her to fucking rehab. So she's sitting behind the goddamn counter with a knife in her hand, like ready for me to come at her. And here I am just getting fucking tacos, you know. Here I am. I'm just going to get tacos, you know, like.
I mean, there's so many problems with that rationale, but I guess, you know, when you're on a fucking drug, you know, binge, nothing makes sense. But like, she thought you were gonna physically fucking grab her.
She's
and be
on
like,
meth.
You're going to rehab.
Yeah, she's on meth, and like, not only like, is that a good thing that I'm gonna put her in? Like, all she has to do is say no. Yeah. She doesn't.
I don't know. You were trying to make a churro, and it looked like that bitch was gonna stab you.
Yeah, well, no shit. You know, but I mean, that was just it. Like, it's. I actually thought about it for a second, and I'm like, dude, this girl could have done some fucked up shit. And so it turns out it turns out that she's on meth. She's methed out. So we're thinking that she's this great taco girl, this great worker, just ready there, Johnny on the spot, you know, like ready to fucking do whatever. And it turns out she's just on meth, you know. Turns out she's
of course she's there. She's been there all night. She's been there since 2 days before.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, where is it? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's get going here." You know, because she's on meth. So anyway, she's having these meth freakouts. She's got a knife in her hand. God knows what. Like, I'm serious. This has happened. So obviously, I'm sitting there with Pilar, and I say, "Did you fire her?" You know, like, I hope you fired her. You know, and she says yes. Okay, so this is where it gets another level of interesting. As if it wasn't already interesting enough. So she doesn't have a taco girl, and the way this woman would make tacos, and everyone who's kind of worked there, these cones, if you see these cones in Mexico, these big, al pastor cones that they make in Mexico, you know, they're gorgeous, you know, and they've got meat stacked on them, and they're shaving the meat off of them. Everyone I've seen at that fucking taco shop, they're just cutting into it, you know, and like, you got these like kind of bars, strips of meat, which is not what you want. You want this shaved, you know, like the part that's been charred a little bit by the flame, you know, you want to cut all that stuff off with a little bit of the other stuff so it's nice and juicy. And you've got the char with the juice and a little crispiness to it. That's what you want, and not just like kind of wet meat, which is good too. But that's the reason you have this trumpet, this cone, you know. So anyway, I'm always talking shit about it. I'm always saying, you know, God damn it, why the hell don't they have these people don't know how to cut it properly, you know, because I always wanted that. I crave it. I know you do too, Angel. You meat eater, you.
Oh, I loved it. I used to.
Uh-huh. Pathetic.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so I saw this as my chance to show everyone how it's done. So, I mean, like, really, like, she doesn't have a taco person. She might have to shut down until she finds someone. She's got someone to train. This girl was going to be trained by the legit guy. She has another shop in San Lucas, like the very popular one. And the legit dude was going to come up and train her how to do it. And she was on the path to success. You know? All right, anyway. So
I'm still waiting I'm starting to rack my brain thinking of how this is going to relate to the mustache. Like, is it a rule? Is there like an open flame that they just don't want the beard near?
Oh man, you know, I mean, you know, my stories, like I was telling Angel, I really need to learn how to like move my stories along. Yeah, we're getting there. So I say, fuck it, I'll do it, man. Let me do it. And she says she could find someone, but they come later in the evening. So I say, okay, I'll do the shift in the beginning, and then I could be replaced by this person, and I'll give you till Wednesday. You train me how to do it, you know, and I don't speak Spanish. It's going to be in Spanish. But anyway, I'm learning from the best. You know, I'm learning from the best Mexico has to offer, really. This guy's from Acapulco, man. You know about Acapulco? It's fucked up in Acapulco. I know, it's fucked.
Is it fucked up?
Oh, yeah.
That used to be like the fucking vacation spot.
Oh, look it up on your free time, you know, during your free time sometime. Look it up. It's awful. It's awful. Like, it's really thugged out, like super thugged out. So anyway, he's going to teach me. Serious. He taught me. And yeah, I did it. I went yesterday. And it was real. So I had this stupid ass beard on, right? You know, I had this dumbass beard, and I just didn't want to serve tacos with this dumbass beard, you know? I don't know. And so I just shaved it off, and I was going to be the mustached taquero, you know? And that's not a great ending, but that's what,
So
that's it.
So it's for a little persona when you're doing the tacos.
Remember when, yeah. Oh shit, I guess I gotta switch it over. There you go. See? That was on me the whole time. Yeah, remember when I was in Canada and I did the ice cream?
Truck?
Yeah, the ice cream truck. Mr. Cool. I put on the cowboy hat and I was cowboy cool. Remember that?
God. Oh my God.
So anyway, I don't know. I like to flare it up. Listen, I was going to have a video. Today, and this is an emergency show recording because I got to work tomorrow and Thursday and Tuesday and Wednesday at the taco shop. So I don't have time to do the show because you're at work and everything. So yeah, I just didn't have time to really throw together, and I got really caught up yesterday during making tacos that I was like, fuck the video. But I got a little teaser for you. Here we go. Let's see. So I'm gonna play it for you. Here you go, everyone. This is me making tacos. Okay.
Oh my God.
Except I'm gonna use. Normally we spray it with this oil, but I'm going to use the grasa. Yeah. So that's the I need to get like a fuck. I don't know how this is going to work here. That is as you can see, the big cone in the background there. That's the meat right there. Yeah,
beautiful piece of
baby, loser. All right, here we go. But I'm going to use the grasa. De carne. So I'm using the grease of the meat to marinate the tortilla. And then I start cooking the tortilla, do a little dance. This is it right here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. That's awesome. I'm slicing just these beautiful, like, what would you call? Just like shit, like leaves of meat falling off of the cone of the stacked meat that just falls into this, you know, and it's all ready to roll. I think if you lose the bet, you got to eat meat with me.
Oh, you are just hell bent on getting me to eat meat again.
Quiet. Got queso on it. It's called a gringa. Tacos gringa.
Oh,
it means there's cheese on it.
You flipped it with the cheese. You want to shut up.
Stupid. Look at that. Isn't that great? Watch this. Putting that fresh meat on it. It's just not as fun. Look at this. That salsa is awesome.
Hey, you remember my boss.
And there she is. Sorry, can I just say this? Real quick? Does she not look kind of sexy there?
Yeah, oh no, it's a very sexy look. She does that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pilar looks sexy there. I've never seen that before.
See?
That's nice. I think look at Angel, man. Look at Angel. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to let Pilar know. Okay. Here it comes. Close your eyes, Angel. Take a big old bite. Yeah. Yeah. And there you have it, senor.
God. I don't know what it is. I love watching you do food stuff, man. I always have. You fucking love food. You get so happy.
Well, I'm going to do another version of that. Thank you very much. I'm going to do another version of that. I'm going to film more stuff tomorrow, and we'll have a bigger, you know, like a whole thing of how we make it and how it all goes down and everything.
So what?
Yeah,
so,
we'll do that
right,
tomorrow.
So you're taking over. You're going to do the tacos.
Yeah.
So what's going on with that girl? Is she just that's it? She's a meth addict in Mexico. That's her life now.
Well, her and her significant other. And I was actually, because she really wanted the job. Like, she's like, you're going to fire me now and stuff to Pilar. And so when I went over there, and I forgot to do it, but I seriously, I was going to put my bow and arrow behind the counter.
No.
Well.
No.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. No, and I had like sanctioned by Pilar and everybody. They're like, yeah, go ahead.
You can talk your way out of it. You can talk your way out of a fucking altercation. You're smart enough. I mean, here's the thing, dude. You could be on anything, but the second that you pick up a weapon, a crazy fucking person is going to be like, "Oh, it's on." That's it. No. There's no talking away. There's no, like, you can outrun that woman, I'm sure.
Oh. I mean, yeah, that's but no, I'm not just going to shoot, you know, I'm not going to shoot her in the back, you know. Like,
no, but I'm saying the second, if you pulled that up and went, hey,
no,
like, even that's it. Like,
no,
they're like, oh, no, go
it's
shoot me.
It's like the bull is running at me and I'm going, oh, shit, you know, like that's what it would be. You know? No, like, she's coming at me and... No, fuck that. No, yeah, if she's like, I'm going to be like, hey, you know, hey. I'm not going to shoot her, you know.
What about just booking it? Like, you see that bitch coming,
no,
just
I'm not
bam.
Gonna book it. No.
Why?
It's not a pussy. Come on, man.
It's not about being a pussy. It's just about, then punch her. Then stand your ground and punch her.
Donkey punch?
Do whatever you gotta do. Throw some of that fucking grease you were cooking the taco with at her.
Like fucking
but
T2?
I'm just saying that
throw across the fucking desk into the grease oven.
Yeah, there you go. Look, I don't know. I'll
say, you forgot to say please, and I'll throw her across the goddamn thing. She'll land on the plancha.
God.
What do you think?
Oh God! Be the first Mexican to die from a bow and arrow since Cesar Chavez.
They'll find her seared on the plancha on the flat grill with arrows sticking out of her.
Oh man!
Well, listen, no, I actually really liked her. It sucks, man. I liked her a lot, and I was saying to Pilar, I'm like, dude, we were both wrong as fuck. You know, like, we thought she was like the next, you know, apprentice, you know, kind of thing.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. Well, I think we know now that she's not.
Yeah, I mean, after the fact, she was brandishing a fucking weapon, sure.
Yeah, fuck, man. That's weird. I mean, that's kind of weird that my number was written on that knife while I was sitting there eating pork.
Yeah, that's fucking scary.